storybook of life you'll find tales of those who never looked ahead. She was just a simple country kind, but she strayed where angels did to tread. If she was what she was when she was 16, you'd find her again on the old village green. She's not what she was, and the reason is plain. Instead of the straight road, she took the wrong lane. The world never thinks with its scorn and complaint. If there were no sinners, there'd never be saints. So lift her up gently and help her go clean, like she was when she was 16. I loved you as I never loved before. Since first I met you on the village green. Come to me, or my dream of love is o'er. I love you and I love you when you were sweet, when you were sweet. 16. So lift her up gently and help her go clean, like she was when she was 16. I'm unhappy, so unhappy, for I can see the one I love don't care for me. I'd be happy and oh so happy, but it was.
I'm so glad we meet again.
Hello, welcome to the stream. I am here to play Reverse 1999, the game of my dreams. Oh, not actually my dreams, but you know, it's a great game, so close enough. Let's go. Alright, so no one is here. We should post about this. Am I really in the mood? Do I really have the energy?
Please, rest in peace.
That's a good question. Anyone got anything for me? Okay, I'm going to briefly post, I guess? I don't know. Also, do I have enough for another 10 roll? Probably not. Not even close. Fuck me. Well, anyway. Oh, whatever. Yeah, I'll do something. Oh, wait, I have a viewer. Hello, viewer. I'll just post that. I should post that I'm live. Or not, it's really not that important. Let's get on with the event.
Oh, just in time. Is this yours?
Yes!
I wish I had rolled
Why did we
her.
kid?
I did like 80 rolls and got Bupkiss.
This shine? Only few tourists are willing to... Only the locals know. There's something to do with that comet myth I read about.
Some mythologies are the original translation of the realm. That's how we located the star.
She's so
It reaches
pretty.
level 5 on Torino scale.
Meteor shower! So many of them, as the news mentioned.
This Deepa festival will become a disaster.
It's all because of my sister, who I've only seen once in my life.
Is also my tutor.
Miss Shaja, why? How you find this place?
My dear children, enjoy your Deepa festival.
It's a meteor shower.
So cool.
I'll smash that door open, even if it takes the other arm of mine.
The
Not yet, best part.
visuals always look great, but the trailers always
When
also
did
look
you
great
last look
too.
up at the sky? That's not how you look at the stone. And you shouldn't lower your head.
Alright. When we hit chapter 5, I can't help but wonder. Either way, this event story looks really good. And I hope it's really good. Okay. So, home practice is between Dust and Stars, and then the main event. Let's see what home practice. Oh, fuck, it's one of these. Life in the suitcase isn't always peaceful and okay. 2 incantations damage. It's 50%. 3 star incantations damage 150%. What is that ring sound? Is that the background music? Normal and hard. Alright. Gotcha. Which means we'll be Googling to see what actually. Oh, critical hit. I can do that. That I know how those work. Let's go. Alright. Let's do this.
Fine, I'll give it a try.
What does this do? This has nothing to do with critical hits. One follow-up attack that scoring a critical hit. There we go. But what does this do? Critical rate and crit damage. That's critical hit, alright.
Fine.
What about you? I don't see no critical hits. Let's just move you up there, I guess.
Right wing.
Actually, what is this? What are the... I checked the... Hey, yo!
Damn it!
Oh, how are you? Welcome
Over here!
to the jungle. Let's see. Well, hope it's a tasty lunch. Alright.
Wanna watch the aerial stunts?
Alright.
Uh-oh!
Maybe listen to my...
Haven't you eaten?
This one nice in the survey. I remember saying something about how I didn't like how the difficult the tests were. Maybe I listened.
Fine.
That'd be nice.
No?
Alright.
Breathe. Don't blink.
Hell yeah. There's not much you can do for critical hits. Since
This is a special performance.
that's basically just random chance when attacking, so
We come out of thin air.
works for me.
Hideous and feeble. They are my friends.
Happy Friday! I am doing well. A little tired, but no, I'm always tired. It's normal for me. It's well, pretty normal.
No? Wanna watch the aerial stunts? Don't blink.
I didn't stream yesterday.
Fine. I smell the scent of mint oil.
I streamed the day before yesterday. I meant to stream.
That's what you've got.
No, I didn't stream yesterday.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I did stream. And today's Friday. Alright. Difficulty ketone. I don't appear to be getting any gems from that, so I'm just gonna ignore it. I'm getting fun. Well, I'm suddenly getting a lot of views. Okay, so what is it? Poison? Oh, I can do that. I know about poison. No problem. Easy mistake to make.
Hello there.
Alright. Click poison and status. I can do that.
What's this?
Is this poison? It is. Alright.
It seems to be mixed up.
Oh! Hell yeah! But that's a lot of poison. Oh my god! Is that why I turn on the volume? Nope, I'll do it later. Does this do poison? I don't see any poison. But welcome back! Have a good time,
Bungie, now!
It's good. Alright, yeah, have a good time. Hope you have a good time. We're playing some Reverse 99.9 today.
Just like in the train. What's that?
Now, this is much easier than last
Prepared it all.
events, practice,
Prepared it all.
tutorials.
It seems
Last
to be
event, the
stuck.
tutorials were way
Fine,
too
right?
difficult. What I found, but these are surprisingly simple. Of course, the rewards aren't as good, but that's fine by me.
Be serious. Stay focused. Just sad as mood. Over the motto's spirit.
That's an awesome looking ultimate. I don't think I rolled her though, so oops. Alright.
What's this?
Hello. Welcome to the stream.
Great.
Hope you have a good time. I'm gonna turn down the volume after this battle, because I think it's a little loud. Maybe I'm just tired. Who's to say? Alright. Oh, this is gonna hit so hard.
I know what this is.
Oh, never mind. There we go.
I know what this is. Stay
And
focused.
then, let's go. This will knock him out quickly, I'm sure.
For you.
Oh yeah. Well, that is very easy compared to the last event's training. Bravo! I'm not gonna try to get the other things though, because I'm not very good at I'm not that great at this game. I only know a bit of it. Sound effect. Yeah, let's go down. There we go. Let's go down 25. 25 sounds good. Look what I get. Nice. Stage 30 times. That's a solid victory for me. Alright. Back to it then. Alright, so. Shields? I don't think I have used any of those yet. Well, we'll just have to see how it goes. Oh my, it's all the hot ones. And also, what's her name? The bird. Whoever's the bird.
Just like real diamonds.
Why press? It's a great game. Like the character designs are outstanding. Again, the animations are great, and the story is amazing. Well, it has one of my favorite stories in recent media, I think.
Sadly, these are counterfeits.
Hold on to that.
Well, like the event stories kind of vary in terms of quality, yeah, but the main story is Le Magnifique.
Everyone has their own
Hey! Don't be shy, mi amigo. Let's dance.
Alright. There we go.
Just as I know.
Yeah, I highly recommend it. And it's also very easy to do.
Need me to get you guys an ambulance?
Oh. First spot of the day. Bankina Copper. There we go. I don't usually get at bots during my reverse streams, whenever they happen. And so that's very surprising.
Sadly, these are counterfeits.
Ladies and gentlemen.
I love the animation
No, any special kind that can
in this game.
and dazzle can easily confuse one's
I don't
vision.
have any of these characters, so I'm not quite sure exactly how to use it. I have Sweetheart, but she's in the reserve, so... do I wanna... It's gonna be around 2. Let's
Just like real diamonds.
save the 2-star hit. The accent work in this game is also great. Like, there are a few games with accent work that I've seen on this level.
For a special massage.
Alright. There we go.
Fragrance and dazzle can easily confuse one's vision. I'm sorry for you, just as I would. Sadly, these are counterfeits.
Ooh, we got... What's character's name? We got his ultimate. Shaman. Shamaine? I don't know. Alright. Here's the plan. I charge this up. Move it over. Activate this, and then we'll take that. Hopefully, take that guy out in one swoop.
Give me a hand, friends. I can't do this alone.
I think you can. That was awesome. Is he moving again? Damn! Alright, let's go
Give me a
again.
hand, friends. I can't do this alone.
May I will say, no, since I missed the other character, maybe I'll save up for Shaman next. He's kind of hot.
If only I could be as forgetful as them.
Alright. 40 clear drops. I'm at 210. Nice. And then we have the keynote. The closer you are to peril, the more powerful you shall be here. You mean the... I see, it's about taking damage, I'm guessing. Alright. Let's go then. Ah. I got something in my nose. That's uncomfortable. Alright.
My child, here's something fun for you.
We have a dog. Alright. Oh, what kind of attack is this? One single target's a single target attack, so we are going to... there we go. Oh, shit!
Hey.
The dog is It was pretty powerful. I must say. And
Try for free.
I never got Eternity. She's hot, but I just never was able to roll her. Sadly. And I'd rather not try, because I know...
My
Cause
child,
I want to make
here's
sure I get
something
the
fun for
new characters when they happen. And just hope I get some of these main banner characters by accident. Just fine by me. Boom. And then that should take care of that, I think. Balloon party heal, I guess.
The ocean dried and I'm alone again.
I did miss the dog, though. Because I wanted to roll for Changeling. But it happens. Let's can't roll for everyone.
Pray for you. Sorry.
And that takes care of that on that front. Alright. Now, what do we have here? This is the puzzle portion of the event. And yes, let's do it. Part 1. The procrastination syndrome. Ah! I have that too. An icy wind blasts you in the face, and a mist fogs up your eyes. You don't know where you are, but with leaden steps you press on. You can vaguely feel yourself moving to a higher place. You can't stay here. You definitely have to get away. Look, a thick rope is thrown down from above. Strong and sturdy, it waves at you as it swings in the wind. Your legs are trembling, your eyes are losing focus, and your blood is running cold. You stop and you hesitate. An escape? Reach for it? Question mark? Grab on, you have nothing else to use. Ignore it, even the dying should remain dignified. Grab on! You reach for the rope and hold on for dear life. You would have grabbed it with your teeth if you could. Sadly, it's not as sturdy as it looks. Crack! You hear the snap of a fishing line. Suddenly, you're falling. Panic and fear overwhelm you and take hold of your mind. Oops. Exclamation points! Late at night in the research institution, all is quiet as usual. The documents and proposals under your arms have been there for too long. They were probably the cause of the nightmare.
4:15? I slept almost 4 hours? It was supposed to be a quick nap.
I know. I say I know that feeling, but I can't sleep that well. You hear faint snoring from all around. The rest of the staff is sound asleep. Oh, she's not reading it? Wake up, Kala. The deadline is coming sooner than I thought. Oh, I'm going to butcher any attempt at reading. Looks like everybody's exhausted. Phew. Stay sharp. We might find something to eat in the research lab. You know, I'm gonna maybe I'll post that I'm streaming. But also, I don't have time. Yeah, I'll just leave it. No, I'll post about it. But what's the Twitch.tv? Check the turn down the volume so that, and then we'll post. NG Clella, that's me. Oh, come on, where's my channels? My account exists. Seriously? Okay. Let's try. Let's copy the link. And let's post. Streaming live. If reverse 1999 event. I'll put a hashtag too. Though I will probably not be. Alright, let's go. Stay sharp. We might find something to eat in the research lab. Focus. Every action will cost Kala Bana focus. You must reach the destination before she runs out of focus. Search for cereal bars. Ain't that a mood? Actually, I love cereal bars. I used to eat those all the time. And I wonder what... Meet the crime is here to obtain an unexpected payoff. There's still plenty of time. I've got to finish my work before I let the intrusive thoughts get to me. Oh, that I feel, man. That I feel. Follow the guide and reach the destination. You cannot pass through sealed areas. Trigger events to create or unlock sealed areas. Cool. Alright. Out of range. A researcher is fast asleep on the floor. She is breathing steadily like a baby. Only her adult size makes the scene not so adorable or appropriate. Wake her up. Go. Sleep in the conference room. Dasha. Rubbing her eyes, Dasha doesn't seem to realize where she is. After finally figuring out, she jumps to her feet in great surprise.
Oh, gosh.
Did I fall asleep on the floor? Why don't you go home? I thought you already finished the report. No, Kumar gave me some suggestions for my research direction. I have to start all over again. I hope these accents are good.
She did that again?
She did that again?
This is going to be my last project here. That's right. I should have done this earlier.
Alright. With that, she buries herself in research, ignoring you. You take a deep breath and walk away. Alright. Let's get... The roar is shaking in the air. Okay, let's get the papers. These crumbled drafts are research waste. They are now in the trash. A yellow piece of paper catches your attention. Something you threw away. What was it again? Pick it up. Kala Bana. Fresh off a promotion, the senior research Dane formally challenges you. The loser of the Aryabhata award will be the winner's beck and call for hot coffee. Dana. You snort disdainfully, crumpled it up into a ball, and threw it back into the trash. I would too. That seems like a petty, silly challenge that's not worth taking up. Let's get that fucking cereal bar. Silence and coldness climb on your back. Half a cereal bar lies on the table, dry, stale, and half exposed. It doesn't look very appetizing. It's from the day before yesterday. Well, beggars can't be choosers. It tastes...
Much better than I thought. Lucky.
Why are some lines voiced and some aren't? I know this is just the side part of the event, so the lines usually are voiced, but maybe just don't voice them at all at that point. You examine the cereal bar and notice that something's a bit off.
Gaurav!
Now the whole team has to pay for your screw-up. You can't even distinguish a single star from a binary star. What academy in its right mind ever let you in? Cowbridge? Story.
And we're working in an institution, not a pet store. Remember to tie it to the door.
Even the smallest mistake can result in a sleepless night for everyone. Ms. Kalabana. You take the coffee with both hands. The overly enthusiastic puppy is still at your knees, oblivious to the unpleasant state of affairs. These telescopes are eyes, using thousands of years of observational data to guide us as we peer into the depths of the universe.
Well, we have never seen it with our own eyes, though.
But I'm sure I... Again, please do not forget to conduct analysis on the changes in the spectral lines. They should be treated like your second pair of eyes.
Yes, miss.
Yes, miss. Garav lowers his head and pulls a cereal bar out of his pocket, drawing the friendly puppy's attention. He absent-mindedly feeds the puppy until researchers call him away. Wait a minute. You turn the cereal bar over and see a jagged gnawing marks on it. That's fucking gross. The shadows are hot on my heels. I should hurry up. Makes sense? Oh shit. Alright. Well, that takes care of step 1. Now that you're fully awake, it's time to get back to work. Honey, it's the middle of the night. It also is the same office they use for every office in the game. No, I need to go straight back to your desk, or no, I need another 5 minutes. Go back to the desk. You embark on your 10-meter journey, an arduous, terrifying expedition strewn with difficulties, accidents, and even danger. As you walk across the moonlit ground, you can't help but look up. The next second, your mind is flying amongst the stars in the boundless sky. Stop! Stop! You are already outside the gates when you come to your senses. You are greeted by something that transcends work, the limitless universe. This is Green Lake. I respect the reuse of assets. They made an entire visual novel last time, so it works out for them. How long has it been since I came here? The countless days and nights observing the stars within the confines of the Institute. I forgot how much I have to crane my neck to see the stars. But when I bury my head in data, I can discover so much more. I should come here more often then. I hear there are many gays here, but there's always something pressing at hand. Such a rare opportunity. The urgent proposals are, I should be able to find all those stars again. You collapse and all your worries fade into the background. But simply ignoring and dodging problems won't help you get rid of that terrible monster. Inside the institution, the proposals you ignored are starting to grow. They can no longer stand this deliberate neglect, driven by hunger. They grow larger and larger as they search for the one to blame. Until finally they break the restraints of their vessel and come after you with ravenous intent. What the fuck is going on? Did I get all of them? Well, did I get them? I want to know if I got all of it. I examined the crumpled draft. I just want to make sure I got everything. Maybe if I skip the paper, and get to the... What happens if I skip the paper? Examine the crumpled draft. What happens if that thing catches me? I fail. Well, I examined the crumpled draft, so that should be everything, right? Yeah, I have... Okay. Yeah, I have everything. Oh, 30 drops. And how many drops can I get from this? 60, 90, 120, 150, 180, 210, and 210. 210 more plus the... So 240, which is enough for nothing. But on the bright side, I'll pretend there's a bright side. It's fine. I now have 2. I'm never go... Oh wait, I have enough. How'd I get another 10 of those? Huh. What do you know? And I don't have either of those characters, so that doesn't matter to me. Here I have nothing. I could probably get one of these. Alright. I'm gonna go to the warehouse. I don't go to the warehouse often actually. So, let's go. Amplify. These are basically like light cones. It's in Honkai Star Rail. When healing done, 3% for the carrier, stacked 4 times. Let's see what I use that on. Do I not use that actually? I'm pretty sure I use one of them. At least. I'll check the characters.
Welcome to Typhon's movie.
Welcome to Typhon's movie party.
Greetings. Today your
Damage taken reduction is 8%, which was the plan. I gotta... Oh, how close am I to completing building Dika? 4 levels off. That's a good sign. And then I can start building Jessica, and then maybe a 8th character. I mean, I should probably also work on their resonance levels, but I can't really get that going. The resonance levels are not going because I need other things, actually. Oh, I can quick load. Did I never quick load on Sotheby? How irresponsible of me.
Don't be in and out.
We'll check everyone out. There we go. There's probably a strategy behind this, but it's such a puzzle I don't do it much, really.
I'm not good at dealing with
visitors. Everyone looks good.
Speak.
Dika is short, so oops. To that. Huzzah! Oh, no, the weekly activity is already done because it's Friday. Alright. Let's get back to the... Stage 2, let's go! I'm tired. Alright. At 3. This stream can go to at latest 3:30.
Sirius, Betelgeuse. They look so close to each other in the eyes of mankind.
Are those stars, m'lady?
But they are actually over 600 light years apart.
Yeah, that's very interesting, isn't it? Whether immersed in the boundless universe, an expansive plain, or a quiet bathroom, one cannot escape the contemplation of life. Not with that attitude. Under the cover of the starry night, the hungry beasts crawl to your side, entangling your legs.
Hungry, formid, project, delay.
That's creepy.
What?
Countless ravenous hands grab hold of you, trying to drag you back to that terrifying lair known as enters the research institute. Such is the fate of the procrastinator.
Relaxing is important for...
Deadline. You struggle to... This is very psychological. You struggle to run away. They just won't let you go. Darkness envelops your eyes and you feel yourself being dragged back to work. Which is hell. You can neither stop nor turn around. The only thing you can do now is to prevent yourself from being crushed just further in this mental or car crash. Listen, honey. The feeling of dread is getting stronger. Let's go. Whatever this is. Shit. Gotta focus. Okay. The shadow will stalk you when you enter this area. Triggering the event will create a sealed area to block the shadow. Reach the destination without intent, focus, or higher. Okay, how do we get... Alright. Looking at the piles of data, you are feeling at a loss. But you have to take the first step anyway. Now start the engine of your brain and try to keep up with your hands. Organize the data. The data in May. We saw nothing that day, thanks to the dark cloud. You remember that day? A bunch of children swarmed to the observatory, surrounded the telescope and equipment, and poked around curiously. They were children of wealthy families. Some were children of professors. Others were invited because of their parents' generous donations to Banner University. I gave many donations to the Banner, personally, and I got nothing for it, so this university is bullshit, BT dubs. Ordinary children had to pay a higher price to observe the universities, but she knew that distracted by shiny new discoveries, the kids would soon pay no attention to the dreariness of this place.
Unfortunately, because of the bad weather, they have to come here another day.
Oops. The children sighed in unison and hurried to the observatory exit. One girl stayed, clutching her dirty clothes, staring at the telescope, twice her size.
You should go with them.
Are you the admin here? I love this big girl. She's beautiful.
Nice taste. But I'm not the admin.
Hey. That's a relief. The things I had to go through. The things I had to go through and yet to see this. All of those noisy brats and sneaking in behind them all. You know this place is over 20 kilometers from the foot of the mountain. Don't you? Is no one picking you up? Lisa. I can walk. May I take a look at the sky just for a second? I can't do a high-pitched voice. Frowning at the request, you looked at the dark clouds covering the sky and glanced at the specks of mud on the girl's ankles. Please. She looked up at you, eyes wide open as if sparkling with tears, tugged at your clothes. Promise me you'll take my ride back home.
Leo!
The memory of Hamika's size and spirited figure brings warmth to the cold institution. Organizing observational data, analyzing celestial orbits, you seem to have some fun. I found some of the drive you once had. Guess I'll stay. Shit. Okay. Alright. Oh, that was easy. An unfinished orbit model is shown on the screen. You have to fill in the data one by one to complete the calculation. A tedious task indeed. Fill in the data. 1 row, 2 rows, your arms are getting sore, but you're only just getting started. It's Kumar's requirement that you must enter the observational data yourself, even though the job is supposed to be done by interns, unpaid ones. And in particular, her stubbornness has led many colleagues to resign.
Researchers should treat their observation data like their own child. Will you leave your child to the homeless on the street? Sorry, no offense, Gaurav.
Bro!
Kumar, I've already been away from home for 2 whole days just to fill in the observation data.
All I know is I have a real child at home. I need to take care of him instead of your damn metaphor. I should be with him now, for the nanny puts more funny ideas into his head. Maybe you should get a better nanny. Also, she's kinda right. There's work to be done. And yes, but your family and your life should come first, not your job. A job is your goal in life. If it's something you strive for to do, but it's not the goal in life if it's your goal. The goal in life is to live, and if you're not living, what are you doing? And so, you have to have that work-life balance going, otherwise you'll find yourself just working, and do it, and find that years later you've done nothing. You're not happy, perhaps. I mean, some people find that happy, but I think that your job, while important, should not be the end-all be-all of living, is the point. And I'm sure that was worded very badly, but also, my voice is going out. So the solution to your problem is to simply find yourself a nanny or a husband with an education. No, that's not a solution. That is not the solution. That is a solution, but is not part of the problem. Doesn't solve the overall problem that she's not home with her kid. And she has a responsibility to take care of him both monetarily, but also physically. I mean, if she doesn't want to do that, that's fine, but it's clear she seems to want to be with her kid. We're just getting a nanny or a husband to handle it. It only solves part of the problem, not the whole problem. Himani's cheeks flushed red.
You know what? I quit. Jump on me, Kumar.
You go, girl! Excuse me. She stormed out the door. Kumar ordered Gaurav to pack up her things and throw them out. What, like that? Oh, that's rude. Himani is crouched on the ground, sobbing. You walked up to her. You know, you're not really dressed like a doctor so much as a fashion model, but I like the look, so it's fine.
I won't come back.
Good. But know your worth. If your job is taking over your life, and you don't like it, you should find a job that values you for more than just what you can do for them. With a hand on her forehead, she seemed to be suffering a severe headache. Kumar should know, not everyone is like her, and you willing to dedicate your whole life to the mysteries of the universe.
I have my own life.
But she trampled on my dignity. I will never forgive her. Or hell yeah! You never saw her again after that. Your mind has returned to reality. You look back at the screen, your fingers tipping mechanically. Good. All the data has been filled into the rhythm of your keystrokes. Now you just need to wait for the big guy to generate the complete model. Ha! That was easy. We did it! We did it! We did it! Hooray, Valessimos! We did it! The monster finally quiets down. Like a giant beast fallen into a deep slumber, you pack up the documents and turn off the computer. You know that this is far from over. A nightmare still looms ahead, and you've only cleared one of many hurdles to come. Sighs. Hey, don't delay. Hey, at least do it on time. Your colleagues are about to wake up, yet what you need is a dream and quietude. You get into the car and isolate yourself. Soon you pass out and sink into the depths of your consciousness. Oh, now you're making me want to go to sleep. How dare you? I don't. Now this is going. We're going. Just checking the time. I have a good other hour, I think. Alright. So that's... We got more, folks. Next. Confrontation. Oh boy, let's go! I'm tired. Fuck me. Banner University. This is the same university we always go to. As well. Well, there are 5 locations in these events. There are more adventures in the actual game itself, but like. Alright. In a crowded building, you walk into a classroom and step up onto the podium with a file in your hand. The scrutinizing gazes coming from below are rare and hard to ignore. Forget that I misread that line. It feels both familiar and overwhelming.
This report given here concerns the work, the supernova under the binary star system of White Dwarf FYDL 82A.
Your audience adjusts their posture and listens to your introduction. They have questions, but their professionalism tells them to wait until the end. Occasionally they frown at some of your arcane terms as if this were not a serious academic report. The rest of the time they keep a stern face as they see themselves as academic royalty. Bunch of pretentious twats, all of them. This concludes. Thank you for listening. The audience looks at each other and the silence in the classroom is deafening. Aside from you, no one notices the monster looking at the door like the sword of Damocles. This is going to be a tough battle. Ah, cramp. No thought that comes from nowhere. The anxiety is as traceable as the data. I should find the term behind it. The momentary shadow will pause from time to time. Time your moves to pass through unharmed. After a short pause, the momentary shadow will materialize for one round. Do not engage directly. I see. The doubts that haunt me, the questions that confront me, all these things I must face in the course of my studies. But it doesn't matter. Oh, let's go straight for that guy. He reads your report carefully, but the content does not dispel the doubt on his face. He seems to be looking at a plate of indescribable food.
First of all, you're an arcanist, right?
They seem to know everything about you. Like a bunch of assholes who just make assumptions. But you will remain calm and collected as if you've never hidden your identity before.
Yes.
But I don't think that has anything to do with my report. If research proposals can have a fearful gaping maws, then what's so strange about them knowing a few things about you? If you look at my signature on the report, it clearly states that I am an arcanist. I don't think it's anything to be ashamed of. You breathe a sigh of relief. You might even say you've waited a long time for this discussion.
Of course, everyone is welcome to study astronomy. We astronomers have an open mind.
Ah, astronomers. Nice. But in your report, I found a lot of trajectory data that are impossible to obtain through observation. And I know I just said that we are open-minded to arcanists, but I have to show a bit of bigotry here and there. According to scientific assessments, the technology to build any instruments for these observations doesn't yet exist, and the tools we have cannot provide such precise data. Arcanist loser. So either you fabricated the data, or you use who's so-called arcanist skills to. This unobservable data was not entirely obtained through arcane skills. I referred to a large number of spectrum analysis and observation reports made by other scholars. Arcane skills only played a very small part in this process. You interrupt him, frowning at the rudeness of his tone, that bastard. You can check the divination data in the past years on page 24. It matches 97% of the data obtained by normal means. The margin of error is perfectly acceptable. That's what's been written here. Your comparison is exhaustive. He frowns as he flips through the appendix and falls into a long silence, as if to ease the discomfort. He gestures for the next professor to ask questions. go. He doesn't try to hide his contempt. It's there for all to see.
I will never approve a report written by an arcanist.
I'll say the ideas in your head are hardly worth listening to. Astronomy.
Spice and hourglass. It's not a game with my stupid little daughter.
Fuck you, asshole. Don't talk about your daughter that way. He stands up in anger and puts his hand on the table for support. If you
do the research in a human way, I'll say nothing but welcome. However, you acquired all those data through absurd methods.
You're a man unfazed, long accustomed to this bigotry and bastardization by the assholes.
My apologies.
Sorry, but your objection has nothing to do with the contents of my research. You are just attacking me personally, asshole. I will not respond the way you want, but please allow me to give you a suggestion. Respect your daughter. Based! Kala Habana, I like the cut of your jib. Burned by the gaze around him, the man flushes and sits down in panic. Ha! Loser! He is a hard nut to crack, but fortunately, you still have other choices. Oh dear. Yeah, I'm going the right way. One hand supporting his chin, the other tapping the table. This man seems to be evaluating your report seriously, because he... Could you explain the 3% margin of error on the comparison table between the divination data and the normal observation data? A 3% error is indeed negligible, but I'd like to know if there's a commonality among these inconsistencies. If the commonality is universal, it may indicate that you have manipulated data or fabricated the results, Phoenix writes. You made a valid point.
But I don't have the evidence of something I did not do.
I can show you more of the collected data. You can do a random check to see if I faked the conclusion.
I have no further questions.
Thank you, Muppets. No more questions. The truth will remain unaffected, whether you are an arcanist or not. He nods, acknowledging your research. You can't help but heave a sigh of relief. That was easy. This is very basic compared to the other puzzles. Okay, it's not basic. It does have some strategy to it. But the other puzzles were a lot more interesting. I wonder if they decreased the difficulty or something. Or maybe I'm just nitpicking. You look outside and see the monster reduced to the size of a cat. A fucking cat. Purring with satisfaction. Your speech was remarkably effective. Kana Bala used speech. It was very effective. The crowd disperses, but the next interrogation approaches. You don't have much time to compose yourself. I know most people jump into the main event, but I'm always interested in these mini-games on the side, honestly. They're much more fun. I find them I love puzzles. I used to hate puzzles, but in recent years I find puzzles so much more fun to do. Also, anyways, I am going to be right back. Because I'm thirsty? Okay, that didn't help me. I'm thirsty? Yeah, I need to refill my water, so I'll be there in a sec. Alright. And we're back! Okay, I wanna notice the post about my stream? No. Okay. Well, the art of defense. Let's go. Part 4. The art of defense. Alright. According to the data, the distance between white dwarf FYDL 82A and its secondary star is gradually decreasing. They are like two circling marbles falling into the same hole, except they will not collide or separate. I can't wait to see. I hope Mina Aoyama streams this event. I love her streams. You should watch her if you can find the time. But she likes reverse too, and occasionally she will stream it. And I think she'll find Caliban hot, which she is. So the white dwarf will absorb matter from the secondary star, after which the two will merge, producing a nuclear fusion. In conclusion,
a supernova that is closer to Earth than any other ones in history will take place.
The professors in the conference room are left speechless and need a few moments to digest this shocking reveal. Our current data is not enough for simulating the supernova's influence on the Earth's orbit, but its radiation can be destructive to the living things on Earth. You put down the research report, unsettled by the silence in the conference room. Do they see the significance of your report, or are they speechless because they think it's ridiculous? B. No. C, a bit of both. I'm gonna say a bit of both. Or are they just too shocked to say a single word? D, all of the above. Alright, what's the puzzle here, baby? Let's go around and talk to these yahoos. You are targeted by the danger in the shadows. Alright. Debate me, bro. You're
shocked us.
But I suppose you anticipated this.
Yes.
Have you considered the possible panic it may cause among the public? If your conjecture is wrong, the institution will become the target of public opinion, which is more important than our the potential dangers to human life. Though that is not something a researcher needs to consider. Fear and doubts are always present in the search for the truth. I'm gonna say, no, I think they do have some responsibility. Because they are a researcher. That do consider it. Because they're not real researchers and they're just liars. Like former Dr. or Andrew Wakefield or something. Fear and doubt are always present in the search for the truth. The weatherman should not be condemned for predicting a storm. Doubt, fear, no research can truly be free of these things. I will take responsibility
for the public opinions it may cause. It's a price I have to pay.
Hell yeah. He sighs but nods nonetheless. Alright. Let's keep going then. I can't. Oh dear. Okay. What? Okay, so what do? Alright. I can't go that way. Alright, we'll talk to this Yahoo. I have no objection to your conclusion. Your data is certainly rigorous. But I'm curious, if your prediction is correct, is there any way to protect us from this radiation? Or will you leave this problem to others? There's only so much we can do. I'm only responsible for... I'm gonna say B. At this time, we are unable to analyze the composition of the radiation. I have no solution. It sounds depressing, but it's true. I think our hope lies in further research. It seems I'll have some night...
Sounds like I won't sleep well for a long time until we figure it out.
He shakes his head, takes off his glasses, and rubs the bridge of his nose. Right. Can I go through there? Ah! Cramp. Oh. Ah. Nope. We'll have to hope and see if I can go through there then. Ha! He's not trapped. What's going on here? Third discussion, let's go.
I'd say this report is a doom-mongering work.
You know, you have to admit that this report is heavily influenced by the Arcanum. Somehow, because I am not biased. How can I trust an Arcanist? I have reason to believe you're using this report to bring Arcanists into the public eye to give them prominence, just as some religions do. This is a prejudiced notion. Doom-mongering. How ridiculous. I'd be a politician. Oh, damn. She's pretty base, this one. I'd be a politician and sang the masses if that were true. And a politician wouldn't need to prove her ideas so rigorously before you. And who can prove that you're not? He looks at you intently. You realize there's nothing more you can do. Got it. Boom. You let out a long sigh of relief. You survived the inquiry, and the monster at the door is gone. At last, now you don't have to worry about being dragged back to the Institute like a lamb for slaughter. Hostility and doubts cast aside, the professors give you a few more suggestions in a gentler way this time. Obviously, these suggestions are much more useful than their interrogations. It seems you'll have to spend more time perfecting the report. Whew! So far, you still have not noticed the black star floating above your head. Good. To be continued. Let's go. Oh, next stage is available. Let's go! Oh, can I level up Dicka at all? That'd be nice if I could.
Speak.
Not even close. I am somewhat close, but like not close enough. And what are the the banner stuff? I'm not gonna get much from this banner, so I'm not too concerned because I am done buying the battle pass personally. Too much money. Since I have like 3 games to play, so it's just not worth it. It's worth it for the game, but like there's more important things out there. Also, I know I should likely use these the blue tapes for these things. I just don't have anything to use them on. I just don't want to waste them on things I can get through a battle. Now, for things that I can't, like the unilogs or the polarizations or whatever, that makes sense because those are very limited, it seems like. They're sold out, but like, how do I get more? The caskets refresh. How do I get those? I don't remember. Either way, those refresh in 12 days. So that I can... Because I don't know how to make them outside of just buying them with these tapes. Which is a pain, which means that leveling up the psi cubes will take a while. So that's a pain. And other than that, leveling up the... Oh, there are all these. Now I'm leveling up the psi cubes take a while. Leveling up resonance will take a while because I need to get into the... Excuse me, I need to get into the store to get... I need to get the I need crystal caskets and whatnot, and other things to get that far, even. So I have a long way. I'm a long ways from getting everything I need, sadly. But you know what I love? If I... Come on, I want Kalabana. Look at her. She's gorgeous. So I could probably... But I also want Shaman. Well, this is my... But that's later. I'll figure something out, I'm sure. What does the shop give us? Well, we're gonna get a lot from that shop. Just you wait. We get polarizations. We'll get all sorts of items. Yeah, it's gonna be nice. What's this? Oh, it's Psycube. That increases crit rate. Nice. I do need to get more of those, but also I'm not too in a hurry. We'd get so many. Anyways, back to this. This is a lot. I'm cold. What time is it? 3 p.m. I got 30 minutes, so I'll probably just go through the dust star stuff. Back at the Institute, you worry over the professor's highlights in the report. There are still data gaps in the orbital trajectory of the secondary star. But you know this won't be an issue, it's just that. Examining the observational data will take a lot of time and energy, and arcane skills will get you the previous data more easily, provided you can accept the negligible error. Ouch! Something just hit your head. Hard! You look up to find the greeting of a black star. Huh? You feel that if you don't decide soon, your fragile neck will have to retire early. Actually, would that be so bad? Good question. Sometimes it's good to take a break. You just did a big report. Take a rest. Have a good time, you know. There's work to be done, but you've done a big report. It's good to rest now and then. Whether I follow the guiding light of the conscious mind, or seek the fleeting light of aspiration, and the choice is mine to make. Select the study and reach. I'm going to go with the mind. Under the closet is a wooden disc full of vine-like materials, the flowers of the mandrake. You choose the easiest way. Has anyone ever mentioned your lack of adventure and patience? You put a piece of paper on the disc and trace a circle on it. You close your eyes and relax, allowing the power from beyond your mind to take over your arm. You hear the power rustling. A masterpiece is in the making. A moment later, your hand stops as if the strings controlling it were broken. You open your eyes and see an absurd, unusual painting. It looks just like a mural from ancient times. You touch it, imprinting the drawing in your mind and closing your eyes again. Phew! Now concentrate. Imagine the secondary star orbiting the white dwarf. The scenario of your dreams begins to play out in your mind. Ooh! A podium. Dazzling spotlights. Kumar rises from her seat. A shower of applause. A gray smile graces her face. The usual indifference is gone without a trace. No, try again.
No.
The scene of your dreams begin to reappear in your mind. You concentrate, but the sound of flushing just coming from the distance. The water spirals down the toilet. Two black spheres carried by the between them a bottomless darkness. Are they describing someone taking a shit? What's this? Clearly the sound of the water has created a strange image in your meditation. But soon you notice that the trajectory of the spheres in the water looks just like Eureka! The long face will do you no good. Record the precious data before it goes away. Hell yeah, that was easy. We did it. What's the other one or scenario? These
data. The movement of the secondary star was even more extreme than it is now.
As you read the data, sweat begins to run down your cheeks. It was even closer
to the white dwarf in the past. Until it reaches an extremum and deflects away. My prediction is wrong?
You know what this can mean. The endless 12 starting over again, and not unlike a Sisyphean punishment.
No. Something must be wrong with these data. Either the observer or my mistake.
Hey, yeah, that's the problem. Sometimes you do a ton of work and you have to redo it. You eagerly want to prove the banner is wrong. But the copy? Yeah. You have data for comparison is stored in the Banner University Library. Unfortunately, it's already late at night and the library is closed. You're itching to act. It will be a sleepless night if you don't get an answer. Why hesitate? Break into the library. You sneak into the library, which is quiet as a graveyard. You find the data and quickly flip through the pages, noticing that there are blank spots where important data should be. These are remnants of an erasure. The owner of this book had meticulously recorded the deduction process of the dataset, only to later delete this part of the data completely. This missing part could either completely overturn my research or finally prove my findings. Unbelievable. He must have known that I would find this place. I need to know how important this data is. What compelled him to do all this? In arrogance, all is beneath you. In humility, nothing eludes you. You see a familiar maxim taped to the bookshelf. You lowered your head and see the corner of a book by your feet. The answer you've been looking for. You open the data book and soon see the familiar signature of the observer. Ironically, it reads, Kumar. But yet, she has always been the one who supported your predictions the most. The star hanging above your head wobbles and sways. I have a... Alright. Let's do this. The Fading Stars. What time is it? Okay, I got around 22 minutes. I can go a little long if I need to. According to the Kumar's past observational data, the secondary star's trajectory changes periodically. It approaches the white dwarf until a minimum distance, and then the entire orbital trajectory begins to change.
Which means
the supernova explosion I inferred would be nothing more than absurd conjecture. All my previous research would become a pile of waste. What's it say? Okay. I know what I'm saying now. Kumar, what were you thinking? Think, Kumar, think! If If my conjecture is wrong, there is no point in hiding it. Yeah, why do you need to condescendingly send me messages through your research, huh? Seems a bit sus. You know, Kumar seems pretty sus herself. She kind of seems like a bad boss, honestly. Allowing me to go further and further down the wrong path. All that wasted time and money, what was in it for her? I don't know, she seems kind of like an asshole. It seems I'll have to observe it myself. I'm gonna go into space! To prove your mistake, just observe the secondary star on its nodal day, and you'll have the answer. And the nodal day is...
Tomorrow?
Tomorrow! How fortunate. Who else could personally experience both the confirmation and the collapse of their work in just a few days? There is no time to waste. The most pressing matter now is to choose a telescope for observation, which is your specialty. The optical telescope, although hampered by size, is still the most widely used tool for everyday observation. Simple and affordable. I remember Garov sending one to his grandmother in Molinong. The X-ray telescope can only detect X-rays emitted after the white dwarf's eruption. But it's still far from time. And radio telescope. It can observe the radio waves emitted by distant stars, unaffected by weather and atmosphere. The celestial body hanging overhead gradually expands, like a canvas of darkness. Looks like its patience is running out. You look at the thick clouds, deep in thought. Hello, what are those clouds thinking about? We got some work to do now, Scoob. In the search for the truth, we must always face the prospect of existing knowledge being validated, and the data gathered becoming useless. Some paths are safe and steady, and other paths are unstable and weak. Between Dust and Stars gameplay. Some areas may have unstable ground that crumbles when you walk on it. Plan your steps carefully. Fuck. How am I supposed to... Okay. The X-ray telescope. Kumar often used this as a touchstone for spotting the gifted. Are you really going to choose this? If your memory fails you... Is your memory failing you? A researcher's brain can't be this smooth. Let's take a little trip down memory lane.
So none of you know what it is.
Oh yeah, she's got some crazy eyes going. The classroom fell silent. The students stared at the arrogant instructor, clueless.
It's ridiculous that the emission would let you students with no common sense get into my classroom.
Oh yeah, she is a terrible teacher. And a terrible boss. She's just terrible already, I can tell. Though she looks like a nice lady, actually. You're like, I like strict teachers, but my favorite strict teachers never insulted the students. Well, okay, we'll take that back. One of the months to comment on a joke I made in class, interrupting their lecture, but that was a me thing, and that made sense. But outright saying, "Are y'all dumb?" is not a good teacher, I think. It seems I'm expected to stuff the wonder of the celestial bodies into your empty heads. Rude! An X-ray telescope. You raise your hand, giving the answer.
Hmm?
She looked at you with interest. This telescope can receive X-rays emitted by celestial bodies for analysis and observation. It's launched into space and has an extremely long observation distance, but it doesn't perform well when observing celestial bodies that emit weak rays, such as a stable white dwarf. Your expectant gaze met her eyes, which held the hint of a smile.
Not bad.
At least you're not as stupid as the other kids.
Please come see me after the class.
Since then, the other students have secretly called you and Kumar the Siamese twins. You didn't bother tonight because the two of you became almost inseparable. The more you spent with her, the more you became like her. In temperament, like a sponge, you began to absorb her wisdom and insight. Yet today you come here like one of those ignorant students. Is your life a living comedy? Shit. Okay. Shit. Well, there's gotta be a way out here. Nope. Nope. Reset altogether then. Fine. Be that way. Okay, so these are the solid ones, those are the not solid ones. Got it. There we go. Now I'm gonna skip, because I already saw that story period. Sucker! We observe every telescope. Alright. There we go. No! No! What the fuck, man? I didn't realize that'd be the last one. Okay, we'll go to the other one first, then. What's his path? He goes straight. Okay, let's undo. I know what I'm doing. You head straight for the optical telescope at the observatory. That's where you met Kumar for the first time. You will never forget that day.
Why?
Why did she conceal the observed data? She must have known my conjecture was probably wrong from the start. Maybe she wanted to embarrass you, huh? Maybe she was trying to get you close. Was to mess with you because she didn't like you. Because she doesn't seem to like people. You touch the time-worn telescope, wondering if it can tell you the answer. Aww, she's cute!
Child, how long have you been here? You would like to see it, right?
She was like the kid she met later. You bobbed your head instantly, hesitantly, like an indecisive puppy wagging its tail. She gently moved aside, stepping back to make room. You clenched your fists. That was the first time you wanted to touch something beyond your reach, which unexpectedly led you to a future you had never imagined. You got onto the stage and brought your eye close to the gateway to the universe. You understand this place won't help you with the problem. This is just a visit to you for your reminiscence. Well, at least help you remember a few things. Alright. You haven't been back here for years. When Kumar first brought you here, she saw you as her sole successor. Radio telescopes can receive information from even more distant celestial bodies through radio radiation. Unlike an optical, I need to take a drink. Ah! Unlike an optical telescope, it won't give you just a rough picture of the universe. The receiver processes the radiation signals and converts them into their final form. For recording and display, which means it works no matter what the weather or the atmosphere is like. Yes, but it is not an extension of the human eye. It presents the star to us from a different angle, in precise data.
The accurate and precise data to us means the same as the stunning night sky to them.
Alright. This is our first lesson, child. The moment you enter the Research Institute, the glittering stars in your eyes will cease to twinkle. The vast universe will become tedious when you look up at the night sky. You will find the primal thrill slowly leaving you, and that is the price of reaching its secrets. That's why I never became an oceanographer. And because I'm afraid of death underwater, but also really want to visit the underwater space, but also am afraid of dying down there. Holy shit, that'd be awful. Can you imagine dying underwater in a submarine? Or something? Like suddenly it just stops working or something. Like I love to see the insides of the ocean, but also not interested in the pressure and death part. She taught you everything she knew and treated you as her own child. Until finally you realized that she was just nurturing another version of herself. Yeah, living through your kids. She seems like a horrible person. The switch. You turn on the radio telescope and hold your breath, getting ready for the final reveal. Is this a cruel joke of Kumar's or a ridiculous blunder? You drag your weary body back to the Institute. Your brain is groaning, craving sleep like never before. According to the radio telescope's observations, Kumar's data was correct every step of the way. The observation results are a death sentence, condemning you as a failure. Your research nothing more than an absurd mistake. And Kumar had known this all along, but remained silent. After all, it was your research. Such a what a bitch. Which, seriously, you at least let her know with the truth. What the hell is this? This electricity arcs inside the light bulb, and the room pulsates between light and darkness. It's an old problem with the wiring. Tolerating its inconvenience has long been the consensus. But the flaws will pile up like an insurmountable debt until everything wobbles and falls apart beyond salvation. The darkness descends upon the room like an unpleasant intruder. It is heavy as are your feelings. There is no one around. Holding the report tightly, you close your eyes and open them again. I should have known.
I should have known.
This entire research was just a small part of her plan. From the moment I entered the Institute, she no longer saw me as a student. Flames ignite, crawling up the paper. You know, this is just one insignificant segment among the countless, meaningless threads between mankind and arcanists. A journey left unfinished, a chapter left unconcluded, and a theory left unproofed. Kumar, I hope this is the last lesson you left me. Take a picture of this. Can I get this thing off the screen? No? Okay. The report burns. Word turned to ash and dissolve into the air. The secondary star's trajectory is consistent, but there are small anomalies in some of the observational data. The amount of such anomalies data is scarce, and was considered an observational error. In that case, you try to put out the fire, but what's left of the report turns to dust in the palm of your hand. Oops! Oh, I hate when that happens. This is why you don't want to make rash decisions. That's why when I know people, it's why, like, no matter how many times I think of leaving, I have never left Twitter. Because was trying to build another place like that for me is just never. It'll take a long time at best, but it will separate me from my friends on there. We might find each other again, but I always stay because I know if I just rashly leave, I'll end up coming back. I've had a few friends like that. Because it can be a terrible place sometimes, I understand, but sometimes the terrible parts are worth enduring for the parts that are worth loving. We have 2 left. The time is 3:30. Well, damn. We could call it here or keep going, but then we'd be late to our walk, which would be fine, but then we'd be late to reading, and if we get any reading at all. I'm doing a lot of reading right now, in fact, so. Oops. But then I'd be late to draw, which I could just skip reading and go straight to drawing, though, because I'm almost done with my work. I just need to make sure it comes out right. So I could skip draw, finish this, take my walk, skip draw, skip reading, and then get straight to drawing. That could work, but also I was hoping maybe it's also not that much reading either. Well, I could keep going, so I could just do a bit of reading. Or call it here. Or I can finish this later. Tomorrow? Actually, tomorrow we're moving Grandma into the house, so I'll probably be helping with that. Then I'll stream in the evening, but I'll probably just play God of War Ascension or something. since it'll be a day off, since I don't generally stream on Saturdays. Oh yeah, I finally got, in Genshin, I finally got C6 Chevrolet and I got a C1 Raiden, so when I'm done with that banner, I can save up for Farina's inevitable rerun, or if Shenhe gets a rerun, though I prioritize Farina, Shenhe later. So there's that, so, yeah, we'll think about that later. So, but either way, I'm done with that banner, and also, since there's still plenty of time, I want to start organizing my time around these games more, so that I can get them all in. Nothing's going on Star Rail right now, so we'll just kinda up it out a socket it or something. And it's not that big of a deal. Then in reverse, we have this event, and Genshin I always have something to do, so then I can maybe make time to play Momodora 5, or some of the other games I have. I can't play Fear and Hunger on stream, though. I don't want to accidentally have content that's too much for audiences or something. And gets the stream banned, you know? Like, it can happen, but I don't know how to work text, so I'm not going to try to put in the censored mod. But what I am going to, so at the very least I want to play other games, like have opportunities to play other games like Momodora, or this or that. And also, Wuthering Waves is going to get its closed beta soon, and I hope I get in, and if I get in, I will play it on stream. If I don't, I'll wait till the game comes out. Also, Telia Resliana is pre-downloading now. So, soon, so maybe I'll pre-download that. I thought there'd be a beta or something. I don't know if Telia Resliana will be any good, though. I'll have to find out, honestly. I'm probably not going to be doing any express passes for that or anything. Yeah, so, I should probably come back to this. I'll come back for another reverse stream later, I think. So, because I still need to do my grinding. So we'll do that, and then we'll be on our way. But I have a ton of ideas for streams I want to do. We'll play. Games I want to play. So I hope I can do that. I want to stream more often, at least because you know what, sometimes I'm tired, but you know what, I can do it. I was tired today, but you know, I'm used to being tired. I could do better if I wasn't tired, but I'm always tired. So it's something about being an insomniac. So I'll just have to live my life the way it is and learn to at least tolerate being kind of tired. Because I have work to do as a writer, an artist, and a streamer, so I'll just make sure, which is better than having an official job that pushes me to work when I can't. But this is something where it's like, if it gets too much, I can call it, but generally I should try to be used to working while tired.
I've already said that Sotheby's doesn't need a bodyguard.
That's the plan. Alright. Let's do this.
No need to look back.
One day I'd like to resonate 15 with all the characters as well, but that's gonna take a while. I also want to build up Lonnie.
This should be fine, right?
This is a good stream. I really enjoyed this. I like reading. I'm very good at it, I think. At least that's So I've been told, and I try to be emotive, so I think that comes out really well. But we won't get through it today, but we might get, or tomorrow, but next week. I'll start scheduling or something.
Don't disappear. This should be fine, right?
I really want to play Momodora 5 though. It's gonna be fun.
Agents have gone. I've been learned about his friends, and neither will Thuggerby.
No, I won't. But I might do some
Don't disappear.
planning or whatever. But I have no plans for Genshin.
Just like the prophecies of the woods.
Reverse shouldn't take too long, but I should probably focus on some reverse a bit more. Schedule a Genshin and a Minoria stream, and then do a reverse stream. That sounds good. Yeah, that sounds good.
You should not make an enemy.
I'll schedule it around 1.
Talking now calms people down.
If I'm late, I'm late. It happens.
Lost you with the armor of the forest.
As I was doing some of the event podcast Starway. One ended up getting distracted.
This should be fine, right? This is the gift well prepared for you. I weave the gown with thorns.
Yeah, this has been a good time. I think we've had,
just like the prophecies
we have a
of the
lot
woods.
of fun here. Also, I did not watch the Genshin presentation. I did, but I skimmed through it for the codes, basically. Because, to be frank, there's nothing worth there. Oh, I wish I could get those warehouse crates. But I can't. It's because I'm trying to save money. Because I am a responsible dolt.
Speak.
Yes! Maxed out, baby!
I'm so glad we meet again. When you were gone, I collected everything.
Now we'll start working on her, and then we will, and then it'll all be worked out. So, if you came to today's stream, thank you for coming. I had a good time. And if you didn't come, well, glad to have you here. I had a good time. We barely made 2 hours, which is fine enough. Thank you for coming, boys, girls, all the other swirls. If you came for the VOD, if you came for the live, I love that you came at all, because I know I stream at an inconvenient time for most people. So, latte!